Hello guys, how's it going? That's a great way to start this recording with a how's it going. Anyway, I decided to make a different type of video today. I've mostly been making a lot of gameplay stuff recently and I haven't uploaded in a while, but I wanted to start doing storytime videos again, sort of like what I used to do back when I first started my channel, but now I want to do it a little bit more like Luna does. If you guys don't know, Luna tells a lot of just story videos about his life and they're quite interesting. So I think that would be something cool to do. And that's basically what this video is. And it just so happened that right when I decided I wanted to make videos like this, I actually went on vacation in Puerto Rico with my family. So I figured it'd be a great chance to just, yak about Puerto Rico for a while. So just to give context to context to how I'm sitting right now, I'm literally sitting on my knees in front of my microphone, because if I sit in my chair, then you guys have to listen to this the whole time, and it's like that because my chair doesn't work very well. So I think I'm gonna do is, oh no, see, I just sat down on my butt now, so I guess I gotta be on my knees, otherwise this isn't gonna work. But oh my god, it hurts to sit on my knees. Anyway, so I guess as far as Puerto Rico, my parents planned it like months ago and they just decided to do it, and they didn't really tell us about it. So it was like a month out and they basically told us to clear our schedules for a week. Hey, we're going to Puerto Rico. So that was pretty cool. And yeah, I cleared my schedule and did all that stuff. So after doing all that, the day came around. We just packed up and we flew down. We had a connecting flight at O'Hare Airport in Chicago, and then we just made our way down to Puerto Rico from there. So it was, I guess the first notable thing about the vacation was when we were coming down off the airplane, I had like a little bit of congestion and it hurt so bad. The snot in my nose was just killing me from the pressure. It was bad. I had the worst headache I've probably ever had in my life. I could not believe how much it hurt. And if anybody, if that's what migraines are like and you have them for like hours, I feel so freaking bad for you. That hurt a lot. Anyway, we landed in Puerto Rico, and the airport was pretty cool, I guess. We just sort of walked in. It was just a touristy airport. It wasn't very big. I mean, it wasn't small either, but it was a medium-sized airport. Anyway, the first things I noticed was that the hallways were really thin. So you'd be trying to squeeze through the hallway, and eventually got out into the main concourse and terminal area, and then it widened out there. So that was good. But yeah, I did not expect everybody to be speaking Spanish in the airport. I figured, there'd be a lot of tourists and whatever, so there'd be a lot of people speaking English. Well, boy, was I wrong. Everybody was speaking Spanish in the airport. So yeah, there was that, and that was a bit of a shock right off the bat. I did not expect everybody to be speaking Spanish, even though, it is like a Spanish-speaking area. I just figured the airport would be mostly English-speaking, and I was wrong. Anyway, we got out, we got our rental car. That took freaking forever. We probably waited 2 hours to get that rental car, in the lobby of the rental car place. It took forever. It wasn't good. But we eventually got our hands on a rental car and made our way on down to the place we were staying. And we were driving through Puerto Rico, and everything just looked so seedy, man. It didn't look like somewhere I'd want to, sit around or hang out or be. It just all looked really run down and sort of, not safe, I guess. I later learned most of that was because the storms and stuff, they don't have time or money to repair stuff after the storms. So if paint gets peeled off by, Hurricane Maria or whatever, then paint got peeled off and they're not repainting. 'Cause the average salary down there is $19,000 a year or something, and that's nothing. So I learned pretty quick. A lot of people either live in small houses, or as you get towards beachfronts, you'll see a lot of trailers parked underneath wooden shelters. I don't know. That's sort of what it is. It looked like sort of the main living space, I guess, but definitely a lot of people lived in houses and stuff. And you should know, if you live in somewhere with snow, the houses in your area will be slanted, but the houses down there, they're all square. It was pretty cool. So you can actually get on top of most of the houses and sort of sit on top of them, because the ceiling's basically another floor. Anyway, we finally made our way down and got to the hotel slash I don't know, what were we calling it? Oh, a condominium. But I mean, we got down to where we were staying, and we were sort of just chilling in there, and it looked nice, I guess. But there was a lot of stuff that was broken. Like the grill had a propane leak, so that wasn't good. But we tried to get a new propane tank for it, and then the new propane tank leaked because there was a leak in the actual grill, and we didn't realize that. Anyway, after doing all that stuff, we basically just unpacked, I guess. I don't know what else to say. We unpacked. And yeah, that was good. We just got stuff done, basically. Got ourselves set up in the new area. But yeah, so much stuff was broken, and it wasn't like 100% clean. And it was also in the middle of the night, and we were driving through all those seedy areas beforehand as well. So we were really hoping that where we were staying would be a little more resorty, but you know, you looked around and it was our area, which was beautiful. Don't get me wrong. There was a lot of cool stuff in our area, but around us was just really not the greatest looking area. I got used to it eventually. I realized that nobody out there is actually gonna, you know, try to get you or anything. Everybody there was really nice. It just, nobody has, you know, the means to make a ton of money, so the stuff just looks run down. And it really brought me to a new appreciation of how good we have it on the continental U.S. Because even after Puerto Rico, walking through some of the shadier areas of my hometown, like, wasn't scary at all. It wasn't weird. It actually looked pretty good to me because my eyes were used to, you know, the stuff you'd see down in Puerto Rico. But yeah, everybody was really nice. The beach itself, like, I didn't like the sand of the beaches. We didn't go to like the really big premier beaches, unfortunately. We missed the ferry to those because those aren't actually on Puerto Rico. They're on like a neighboring island. So we missed the ferry to that. But we were on one of the top rated beaches on the main island. And I don't like the sand much because there's almost no sand. I mean, it was maybe like 15 feet of sand between where the tree line started and where the sand was. So it wasn't as much as I'm used to. I'm used to more like Myrtle Beach sand, where, you know, you have like 100 straight feet of sand before you even see the ocean. But it wasn't too crazy as far as the sand. But when you got out in the water, oh, the water was amazing. It was like bath water with waves. There were almost no waves where we were because we were like in the middle of a bay. And it was so cool. You could look out and see the edges of the bay, and it was neat. I liked it a lot. Out in the water was great, for sure. And then, you know, we threw balls around and that sort of thing. And it was pretty fun. And I say balls, I mean like the little balls that float in the water, and you can buy them at like tourist shops and stuff. Don't get any ideas. Anyway, just basically, yeah, swam for a little while. We eventually went up to the rainforest, the Yungay rainforest, and that rainforest was really cool. We walked around there for a while. The views were amazing. It's on a mountain, so it was like 4,000 feet up, and then there was a lookout tower, so I climbed up in the lookout tower and looked out, and it was amazing. It was so cool. I could literally see where I was staying 8 miles away from on top of that mountain. You could actually see the bay that we were in. It was the coolest. It was so cool. So yeah, we did that, and then the food. I should talk about the food. Obviously, there's more, you know, traditional Spanish food, but the food that we were eating was mostly American food, but it was so good. The food is amazing because down there they don't do frozen food. They make everything from, you know, scratch, and it's delicious. One of the first places we ate was at this food truck, and it was ridiculously expensive because they have like an 11.5% tax on everything down there, which is really unfair considering that most of them don't make that much money anyway. But anyway, we ate at this food truck, and the burgers were to die for. They were so good. Anyway, yeah, basically everywhere we went, the food was absolutely amazing and expensive. But yeah, we actually spent a good chunk of our trip in Walmart and in this other supermarket called Pueblo's, just like trying to pick up stuff to eat because we didn't want to pay full price to go out to eat every night because it was so expensive, man. But anyway, it was good. I enjoyed it a lot. Man, what else do I want to talk about? The food and all the other stuff, I guess. There's something else big that we did. I just can't remember what it is. We went to the rainforest, then we went to a couple beaches, and then... I'm telling you guys, there's something else we did. Oh, we went to San Juan. We went to Old San Juan, sorry. Yeah, we saw the fort there and stuff. And that was really cool. And it was amazing because when you got on top of the fort, the wind was nonstop. It was just blasting you in the face the whole time. Like, I've never felt that much steady, fast, crazy wind ever. It was absolutely phenomenal. I loved it because it was like 80 to 90 degrees there. So to get blasted in the face with like 40-mile-an-hour wind on top of a, like 200 or 300 foot, fort, that was great. I liked that. We saw an iguana on top of that fort. That was pretty cool. So I like that. But anyway, we eventually, like the last 2 days, we just spent on the beach, and then we had to come home, sadly, and then we came home. And when we got home, I realized that obviously everything that we have on the continental US is a lot nicer and better kept, but nobody seemed as happy. Everybody in Puerto Rico just seemed really happy and just pleased to be there. I don't know if it was just because it's an island or what it was, but everybody just seemed a lot more happy. And then when I got back to the continental US, everybody's just kind of meh. And it makes me kind of sad. But, life is what it is. I'm glad to be home. And yeah, hope you guys all enjoyed this. If you did, leave a like and subscribe for more. And hopefully I'll keep doing these, because when I have big stuff happening in my life, I guess it'd be cool to just sort of do this. So I don't know. Anyway. If you guys want me to play any specific games, leave a comment below. Like, I know someone's going to say Fortnite or Minecraft or whatever. But yeah, just I guess whatever comment that has a game in it and is the highest rated, like the first one I see, that's just what game I'll play, I guess. So yeah, just leave a game down in the comments and that's what I'll play for the next video. Anyway, thank you guys. Hope you all enjoyed. Peace out.